After Mosport, the teams packed up their trucks and headed south to Alabama for round 3 at Barber Motorsports Park. Dustin Peterson surprised many, including himself, by grabbing pole in GS class. J.D. Baumgartner completed the front row. After some early dicing for the lead between the two, Peterson braked too late into the 7-8-9 sequence and cut the course. Dustin failed to relinquish enough time, and the stewards gave the Crib Zero car a 15-second stop and go. In ST class, Stefan Overgaard led the pack to the line with Antti Tuominen beside him. Elliot Huffman made a cheeky pass into the very first corner and snagged second from Tuominen. Antti's blue and white MX-5 reclaimed second on lap 3 when Huffman nearly lost control at turn 16. Back on track, he hunted down leader Overgaard, who also fell victim to the corkscrew and relinquished the lead to Antti on lap 17. In the GS class, Andre Trago slid wide at the S's and careened across the track. His number 64 machine collected Arthur Hermont, and both cars were out of the running. A little later, Russell Clayson saw a chance to grab third from Alexis Molina, but the American let his car drift a little too wide, and turn 16's pit wall claimed 2 more vehicles. Lap 20 and GS leader Baumgartner hangs on by a prayer. This allows German Afanador and Steve Brown to catch him and make it a 3-car chase for the lead. Brown was the first to blink and jumped JD in the pits, but Baumgartner made short work of repassing Brown. It wasn't easy though, as the lap traffic of William Randleman made life very difficult for the 49 Motorsports machine. This gave Brown an opening, and the crowd witnessed a thrilling side-by-side duel between the 2 GS cars. Multiple drivers in both classes employed late pit stops in order to grab the lead-a-lap bonus point. German Afanador pushed the envelope of how long a car can go and waited until lap 31. Though he lost time to the leaders by staying out on his older tires, before all was said and done, the intent of his strategy became clear. With fewer laps on his boots at the end, the number 5 machine was gaining on the leaders hand over fist. By lap 39, Afanador was harrying Steve Brown. Unfortunately, the battle was immediately neutered by a caution when Elliot Huffman's MX-5 spun in the final corner. Amazingly, with only 20 minutes left to go, it was the first yellow of the day. When green returned, though, the aphorism stayed true, and yellows bred yellows. 2 more cautions quickly appeared. Once when David Waters was turned around in the corkscrew, and again with a giant pile-up in turn 2. To the dismay of everyone but Baumgartner, the race finished behind the pace car. It was his first win of the season. Afanador was left to wonder what could have been with his strategy. On the ST side, Antti Tuominen made an opportunistic pass for the lead on Stefan Overgaard. This proved to be a race-deciding maneuver with the onslaught of yellows. Antti claimed his very first CESCS win, with Dexter Castro and Alex Palau also scoring their first podiums. Now the drivers hop 1 state over to see who will taste victory sweet as Georgia peaches and who is left to wipe the red clay from their grills as they take on the famous Road Atlanta.